Yo, what up everyone? Today I got the second video in the coaching series for you guys. Anyone who doesn't know what this is about, I am watching someone's gameplay and give them honest advice on how to improve their game. If you're interested in getting your own gameplay reviewed, join my Discord and post it in the coaching channel, or join my Twitch chat and ask about it while I'm live. I promise you nobody will ever get made fun of and all skill levels are more than welcome. Today we are watching a high elo player, so it will be less about fixing bad habits, like in the last video, and it will be more about strategies and details. I hope you guys enjoy the video and thank you for watching. Stop the music. Basically, just as a thing, Marcel is playing solo v trios. So just in case what we are about to witness, he's like 5 to 6 stars, so it's not gonna be like the last time when it was more about like fixing bad habits. It's gonna be like a little bit more technical, like a little bit more like could have done, not more like should have done. More like a little bit like food for thought, if that makes sense. Alright. Just gonna jump in here.
Die Lemmat-Kabeln kann ich gar nicht.
He's also German, so.
Er war zu blöd für.
He just said he's like too dumb to play Lemmat Carbine.
Deswegen spiele ich Officer gerade.
What? That's probably a completely different issue.
Hab Crack gespielt. Treffe halt irgendwie keine Headshots.
Alright, he grabs his clue. He heard like crows behind him. That's a good question why there are people behind you, honestly. Live translator, basically, yeah. Only the important stuff, so.
Aber theoretisch auch Romero.
Only the important stuff. This guy has no hands, true. He's like Tyler 1, like no hands.
Ich weiß nicht, was die Leute hinter mir noch machen. Ganz
What up, Iro?
Ja, FMJ ist halt so arschlangsam.
It's always hard to decide what to do here as a solo when you hear people directly behind you.
Passt einfach nicht mit dem Bild.
But you know where the boss is, because if you're as a solo now, for anyone wondering why, you know, obviously Marcel knows that as well. But if he like goes to the boss now and starts doing it, somebody will like intervene or like stop him while being in the middle of the boss fight. Especially in Assassin, because Assassin takes like 2-3 minutes at the very least. So it's always tricky to make the call here if you just wait, or if you like rush the boss. It's like a tricky thing to like Marcel, big noob. What up, Thomas?
Respekt vor dem, was mich jetzt hier erwartet.
But I think the rotation here towards Lumber is like perfect. Because he kind of pulls himself out of like the fire line and kind of like, you know, like he does here now. He sees if he can like see somebody running up.
Noch hinter mir und jetzt schon vor mir am Boss.
Yeah, like but he just said like he was like wondering whether they were just behind him. Now there's somebody on the boss. But I think he realizes himself
Stolziert auf das Dach.
that that's quite unlikely, so that's why he's like checking right now. And I think that's a good thing that he does. Because it's like doesn't make sense that they like overtook him.
Kannst doch keinem erzählen.
Yeah. Let's go through my notes here real quick.
Mir wird gleich so in den Rücken geschossen.
Yep. Definitely, yeah. But I like that he like goes in here and like tries to like interrupt the bounty team. It's like the best thing you can do. Ooh, he's super patient. I like that.
Definitiv verpasst.
Doesn't rush the shot. And patience is key. Like as like currently they don't know. Ooh, nice shot. Ooh, double kill. Oh, he lifts that. Oh, unlucky. But that just showcase like that patience is like key as a solo. Good rotation, like instantly moves on to the left here. Doesn't stay on the mount because they know his location, so he moves a little bit. And he goes down to hunt the guy. Still stays behind hardcover. It's Marcel guy's ass, as I've heard. Yep, pop. Seems like the common. Oh, shoots the traps. Now they're pissed. Oh, okay. Kane. Nice.
Das Two-Hitter ist böse. Nein, 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 nein.
Oh, yeah. It's not really a big mistake, but like, that happens a lot when you like insta-reload after getting a kill. You have like really good aim, Marcel. I would not always force insta-reload
Das ist jetzt blöd.
in the middle of a fight. Like, you can easily like kill the other two with like 5 shots. But it's not really a mistake, it's just like a habit, I guess.
Sobald ich nachlade, steht er auf. Passt auf.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
Gnädig.
Yeah. I have that in my notes. I'm gonna say something once the fight is over. But yeah. I would have played like where you are not. Nice, got the re-kill. Ooh, nice headshot.
Nur noch der Bone Dog, der schon mal down war.
Like in this case it worked out, but you could definitely get like backsteps there. Sadly. On the last guy obviously camping. Do the slow walking so he doesn't really hear you, that's really smart. Oh, found him. Oh, he's nading. Ooh, you're greedy. Wow. Gotta respect dynamites. They actually like increase the hit radius so much, or the damage output. Like ever since they buffed dynamites. Oh, third party has arrived. You heard it. Gets the kill here. I think this is like the first big mistake you do here. Like right now. I will explain it like once it happens. Like it's not like it doesn't get you killed, but could have gotten you killed.
Okay.
Yeah. Like the first thing I was.
Bogenschütze.
Like you saw where he was, but like. Yeah, I'm gonna do it right now. It's like easier to explain. Basically, like two things I would have done. Like it's more like an option. You don't have to do it, but you didn't know where he was. Like you see that in you didn't see him, but you see that when you take damage. You see the direction. Like there were not a lot of angles here, right? Oh, Twitch, man. Like you kill him here? Like you have like a red flash.
Danke an das andere Team.
So you see like directly the direction where you got shot from. There were not a lot of angles he could have shot you from there. Like 1 second. Like just have to get the pixel here. There, you see that here? Like he was to your left. You don't see him, but the only angle he could have shot you from was like by the mounts there. Like you see like where the red flash is. That gives like that. This red curve tells you instantly where the shot came from. Like it's like pretty accurate. So it was like somewhere there by the mount. I don't know if you like knew that or not. Like this red flash here like always tells you the direction you got shot from.
Okay.
Was pretty far actually. Insane bow shot. Like he must have been on the mount where you were before.
Vor allem ein versteckter Bogenschütze. Eine gute Range. Weiß.
Alright, let's jump back into that so. Basically what I would have done here differently. Like you already said it. Like you did it like really nice after. Wait, let me get that marker. Yeah. You were like sickness lower. Like we're here on the mount. Wait, no. Let me see. No, that's not the mount. You were here on the mount. The mount is here, it's not in the map. You were like here. Then you like got the first entry kill here. Like on the guy, but oh. Oops. Got like the entry kill here. Then you instantly rotated over here. Contested. Got like another kill over here. What I would have done, since like you said, you expected like, you know, there's a team that's like coming from over here somewhere. What I would have done differently, it's not like a big mistake, more like food for thought. But once he got this kill here, I would not have remained in this area. Like I would not have stayed there. I would have like instantly, like, you know what, you can still cover the body from there, just like instantly pull yourself out of the potential like third party. And instantly go like in this area here. But because you can still contest the body from there. More like a food for thought. It's not like something you like misplayed, to be honest, but just like to like pull yourself out of like the potential third party. Because that could have gotten really ugly if that team was like quicker a little bit, like a minute quicker. Then an actual mistake I think you did was like, you know, we have like this team here, roughly somewhere in this area. You know, like we have this team here. Then you went over here, finished the last guy of that team. But this team already, wait, let me, the mount team, let's just call it that, already shot at him, basically. And then you finished him off, but then you pushed into this area, and basically they were already looking at it. You know, they heard it, they know where the guy died, and you instantly pushed into the area they were already looking at. You know, like the last kinda known area where they're like scanning for people. Like they heard the guy they were shooting at died. They know they didn't kill him. They know you killed him, and then you pushed into like the area they're already scanning. What I would have done here instead, like instead of like risking like peeking into up to 3 people that you don't really know where they are yet, I would have like either rotated into compound and get like on the metal roof here, or I would have like gone around here to the ruins. Doesn't mean you have to like word border rotate, just like so you like kind of pull yourself out of the line of sight and get an idea what you're actually fighting, if that makes sense. Because by running into this area, you basically have like potentially, I don't know, like a guy here, and like, I don't know, maybe a guy in the White House, and they're all like scanning this area, if that makes sense. They're all like looking here already, and you like run into it. That could potentially get you double tapped quite easily, if that makes sense. It's like the last thing you want. Like, don't run into like it's not really your last lone location, but don't run into the area they're already scanning, if that makes sense. It's not like a huge mistake, it's just like something that can potentially get you killed. Really like so that you like didn't like, you just saw the medkit, and like 6-star knowledge, like you're a good player. You don't waste heals.
Jetzt heißt, finde den Schützen.
Exactly, now it's time to find people. Very true. It's more like a tip here. Like I saw that like, we're just gonna let it play out. Like the whole thing before I like press stop again. But I feel like you're playing a little bit too slow here. Like as in like, not too slow, you should push them. But as in, if somebody spots you while you're like creeping around, it's very likely that they're gonna hit you, if that makes sense. I will show you in a second what I would do different.
Kam er. Schoss er.
I want to get to the mount. Yeah. It's just like a food for thought. Like I said, it's not a big mistake. It's just like a suggestion or like a tip. What I usually do, or what I would have done in that case. Yeah, I know what you're doing, but like the thing is, it's not like, you know, like if they didn't know that you exist yet, that would be exactly what you should do. But they already shot at you. They already know you're in the compound. They're already like constantly looking for you. And you know, like if you like, just as a hard example here, if you like crouch in that hole here, if they see you before you see them, you could die. What I usually do when I'm in a 1v3 or whatever, 1vx situation, and I don't know where people are, I would have played it like that. I would have like ran the same way you did. I would have played inside the compound, but I would have gone here on the metal roof, and I would have literally just like not even like tried to kill them. I would have just like baited gunshots, if that makes sense. I would have just like make them reveal their location, because if you like play this here, if they shoot at you, you can easily like dive down here, and then you know where they are, and then you can play offset. In this case, it's worked out, just like, you know, like food for thought. Because if you like, you know, for example, when you were like creeping around here, and you just are unlucky, you know, like you were like, I think we were creeping here, right? Or was it a little bit further, but doesn't matter. Just as an example, if you are very unlucky, like you just start creeping here, and let's just say, I don't know, like guy plays the mount, and just unlucky timing, you just don't look at him right now. Like you just check the mount, and you start looking towards the White House, and in that moment, that guy decides, that guy, where is he? I have no idea, let's check this area, and suddenly he sees you like crouch walking there. Then it's like a fairly easy shot for him, so. And since you can't really afford dying, I personally prefer to like bait shots and like make them reveal their location and make myself as hard of the target. You know, just food for thought. That's how I approach like 1v3s. Wasn't like a big mistake. Like it's not really a mistake. It's more like I said, food for thought. Like makes them shoot you so you know where they are. But let's continue watching. Yeah, I don't know where they went either. Nice shot here. Again, good patience. I think that's really important. And you never rush a shot, and that's actually really good, especially as a solo player. Ooh. Sounds like Spitzer. Ooh. No. Attack. Now the monkey fight starts. Nice shot. Now you're like in a 1v1, right? Oh, no bullets. What you... It happens. Happens to the best.
Ah, ich dachte, ich hab noch eine Kugel.
I just like getting awkward here.
Ich hab vorher hingeguckt, ich dachte, ich hab noch was gesehen, aber I guess.
That's like something you should have done here. Like, I think you should have pushed, but I will like elaborate once we like do this fight here. I think you should have pushed him here after you got in a gun tech. And like, what I will explain.
Jetzt ohne Cover pushen.
Exactly, you just said like pushing without cover. Like super awkward. And you basically were halfway there already. And you also allowed them the revives there by like taking away your initial aggression. Oh, the hellhounds, man. Let's go. You got so lucky here. Actually. It's a classic solo experience.
Wehe, das funktioniert nicht.
Oh, this was perfect. Actually, the balls to just tank it. But holy shit, that nade was so close. But I like how you keep like your patience here. And like don't panic, you just accept like maybe I die here, but I need to get the heal. Then you like, you know, rotate further to the left so you can cover the body and also get like a nice peek on him, since left peek wasn't words, since peeking wasn't fixed yet.
Meine Güte.
And he got him. Got that team wiped.
Spitzer.
But yeah, let's go back a little bit.
Wolf's
Is that it? No, it's not it. Let's go. Was it? Right here. Now one. Yeah, I know. So you got like the nice kill. Now you're in a 1v1, right? But I would have done differently here. Like you didn't really know what to do. But like here right now, you got the tag on him. What up, Dennis? Now you got the tag on him. Does that make sense? You're in a 1v1. And you know you have to push over this road anyway, and eventually, right? What I would have done here, I would have like ran across here to the runes. Like, while he has to heal, like even the gun silencer hits like 50-60 damage. He is not really gonna peek you, I don't think so. Like you can definitely get over to the runes. And you can basically just reload over there and contest the revive and probably end the fight a little bit faster. I feel like you were like here in the position where you were like, I don't really want to push, but by getting that in a gun tech, I think you enabled yourself to already get over the road and could have finished the fight even faster than you did. That would be something I would do here. Because now, you know, like now you fall back anyway. Appreciate Esolino. Helping people, yes. Because you know, you do the same thing anyways now, but just in harder. Oh, don't worry, it's just like, you know, not hating, just like, you know, because now you do the same push anyways, you know, just against two people, because you like gave them the revive. That's what I mean, like you are doing the same thing now anyways.
Jetzt ohne Cover pushen.
But if you like would have pushed over there to the runes and would have reloaded over there, you could have like maintained the 1v1, I think. But you kill him anyways again because you have good aim, right? You're a good player. You know, it's more like, you know, we're like in high elo right now, that's more like suggestions than like, hey, don't crouch, hey, you know? It's not like a right or wrong, it's more like suggestions. And yeah, like, we played that well. I mean, like, skip Susan. Then, oops. Goes Susan, he picks up that. Picks up loadouts, decides to not pick it up.
Schaffe ich das überhaupt? Einmal across the map mit 6 Kugeln.
It's gonna get on YouTube as well, yeah. Like, he's gonna go across. Gonna, like, speed that up real quick. Up, up, up. He's gonna, like, just run across the map now, trying to catch the bounty. Hellhounds, love him. The Hellhound solo experience. Luckily, you have the medkit, like, supply drop.
Ich versuch's, wenn ich's nicht schaffe, schaffe ich's.
But yeah, obviously, he's a good player. He already knows he has to, like, cut them off. And not, like, directly run at them. So he, like, runs towards Fort now. To see what he's doing, what they're doing. So, like, no matter where they go, he has, like, a chance to catch them. Already, like, plans his, like, attack point a little bit in his head. German in, like, 2x speed sounds amazing. But yeah, what are you doing today, Dennis? How are you? Tsunamis. Yeah, I will say something about that. I can say it now. I think it's just a bad habit. I have that as well when I play Dolch P or Officer Carbine, or I have Winfield Iron Repeater. Sometimes I get baited just because I can shoot a lot. I stand still and shoot a lot, if that makes sense. Even though it's like not the best play and I can kinda get headshotted. Yeah, you just start spamming because you kinda get baited into like, you know, why not? Alright, let's go into 1x now.
Bisschen Kleingeld.
I was like blocking the bridge here, like on the other side. I will say it in a bit, Brock. I will explain it. I like that he wanted to take the high ground here because it's a really good angle. You hear them rushing, you drop down. Sneaky angle here, nice headshot again. You know, he has good aim, he is a good player. Only thing I wouldn't do here. It's like a little bit risky. Because you don't know how many people there are yet. I wouldn't like sit here if that makes sense. Like now it's fine because you have Necro. But it's just, again, it's not a big mistake, it's just like food for thought. Since we all know Hunt has like pretty much very high Peekers advantage. If that makes sense. So, off the Carbine High Velo is 550. But I would probably like not risk the trade here. I would probably like go a little bit further back. Not a big mistake, just food for thought. Like, since like he's gonna peek into you, and you don't know how many people there are yet, I would maybe not like hold it that aggressively. But again, it's just a playstyle thing. It's not like a mistake or nothing or something like that. It's just like food for thought. Since, you know, if that guy has like 100 ping and is gonna wide swing you, you might end up trading. No, if that guy has like the same skill level as you do.
Huh?
A little bit of carbine reload. I like that you check the map here just to make sure. Like, is that the bounty's not flanking you? And then you get him. Let's go. Water Arrow. It's just deutsches Wasser in einer grünen Glasflasche.
Also ein Solo könnte noch irgendwo. Nee, mehr. Mehr alleine.
Also like huge, like fancy bottle. Ja, es war im Sonderangebot. But yeah, Also, like, good, good thing. Like, for anyone who plays solo. But, Marcel is a good player, like I said. But he is constantly counting how many people he killed. So he's, like, keeping track during the match. That he like, oh, I killed one trio, another trio, now I killed a duo. With me, that's 9. There could be another team on the map. It's like a very good habit as a solo player. Oh, wow, Bob. Like, just constantly keep track, like, what could potentially await you.
Ja, hier hatte die Chance.
Then now he's just looting and extracting. But yeah.
Diesen nur Sniper. Oh, kleines Bounty hatten sie.
Stop that, but we can go in-game. We can... Let me see, let me look through my notes if I forgot anything that I wanted to say. No, not really. I can sum it up real quick. Only wanted any % speedrun tutorial. Once this shooting range comes out. Like I said, we can like sum it up real quick again. Let's go back here. The only things I would have played like different here, or like the only big mistake was like, or like the only not big mistake, like the only things I would have done differently when you first approached the compound and you shot the guy from up here. Here got like the entry kill. I would have like constantly like started rotating into this area just to like, avoid the potential third party here. Like wherever they come from, just avoid the potential third party. Then when you got this kill here, like when killed that guy, and this team here, like from this area here, like shot at him as well, I would have not pushed into that area. Like instantly just like, start working an off angle. Like, don't give them like your position for free and don't get double tapped for that. Then, when you as a solo, I would always like push. I shouldn't say so much, it's a bad habit, but then when you're here on the road, after you got the 2 kills here already, I would definitely like just commit to the push, instead of like, you tagged him here with a silenced gun, you ran back, reloaded here in the corner, then the hellhounds came, you got like hit, went back here, and then you pushed anyways, like over here, got the nice re-kill then, good aim. But once you got the Nagant kill here, or the Nagant tag, I would have instantly ran over here. Can play the tree, can even reload here behind the tree, jump across, reload here, and just, keep it in a 1v1. Because he's definitely healing. Like, even when a gun at that range deals like 50-60 damage, like, he doesn't want to, like, face you and potentially get one-tapped. So you should have the time to move from over there, right here. Then you can even more efficiently, like, end the fight. And don't risk to get, like, 2v1'd. And, yeah, then the other thing that I already said, like, when you, like... It's more like something I do, you don't have to do it. You can also, like, do your sneaky thing. Like, when you're, like, sneaking around and crouching. But I usually like to bait, shots, sorry. Like, bait shots. Especially when I'm already in a fight and I don't know their locations, but they kinda roughly know where I am. Instead of crouching here and like, they have like this huge area where they can potentially see you from. I would just bait for gunshots here, like for shots here. Like just, don't even go for the kill. If you get a kill, perfect. But like I said, you could have like gone up here. Baited the shots. You could have also done, just to give you like a view of the other way you could have gone. My day was pretty good, Dennis. A little bit busy, but good. Could have also, when you killed the guy over here, you finish him off behind the wagon. Could have also gone like out here. Go all the way here. Check the corner here. Just see if like you can see someone. Nobody's here on the road. Doesn't go over to the ruins. Because you didn't see anyone in the White House. Just to like work an off angle so you like keep kinda like the first shot on your end, if that makes sense. Like as a solo it's like very important to like be the one end like starting the fight. You don't wanna like run into people if you can avoid it and get potentially double tapped. You know, now you can self-necro, but still. I would just avoid, you know, running into that hot area after you got the kill. You like sprint here, want to see what's going on, I get it. And if you're in a trio, it's not a bad play at all. But like, you run into this area and like everyone, like the guy that like probably shot you from the mount up there, was already aiming here, and his teammates, wherever they were, no clue, were already looking in this rough area because that's where the guy died. So you're kind of just running in their crosshairs already. But yeah, that's basically it. I hope that makes sense, Marcel. You know, like I said, it's not like, especially in high elo, it's not like, oh, you did that completely wrong, you did that completely, you know, you did like big mistakes. Like in higher elo, it's not about like, you know, fixing habits, it's more about like suggestions and like giving like a second view on things. And then, you know, Marcel can decide if that is something he would like to implement in his gameplay or not.